It's another edition of Sandusky Speedway Facebook Live.
Hello to all the fans there at Sandusky Speedway. This is President Trump.
It's the weekly recap of all of last week's action and all the news that you, the fans, need to know. And now for your hosts, here are Doug Dot and the Colonel, Chris Mize.
And that Chris Mize, he's such a good statesman. Just a great, great man of the people.
Take it away, guys.
I thought you needed that.
I thought you, yeah, I did.
I just thought that you needed that.
It's about the only place you're going to hear his voice anymore.
All right.
Like I always want to thank our veterans out there. Thought you guys we wouldn't be able to do these shows and have the fun we have. Was there a response, Doug? Want to thank the military overseas in the homelands. We really appreciate you guys, putting your asses on the line for us. And I'd like to thank our first responders, police, fire, EMS, all you guys, doctors and nurses, going through some times in the last year. We appreciate everything you do. Sorry we're late. My fault.
It is totally.
I had some issues. So,
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca. So, here we are. And we got some news. So, we put schedule out. I guess, Doug, for April 10th and 11th, we didn't have the Ohio Wheelman Series on it.
Let me see.
I just got a message.
We do have. No, we have them on there.
Do you have them on there?
Yeah, they've been on there.
Okay. All right. I know they were running, but,
okay.
I got a message saying they weren't on. So
They are.
So
they are on there.
We haven't announced the divisions for High Miler. We announced Thursday night. Is he still at it? We announced Thursday night with the Ohio Wheelman Series, Pure Stocks, Renegades, Beginner Stocks, and Rampage Stocks. If we have any, if you're out there.
Yeah, your time's running short, so let us know.
Friday night, we'll come back in. We'll run the Fast 40 is the Super.
Oh, you're already on High Miler?
Yeah, well, I'm skipping way ahead and making we really haven't announced the divisions. We haven't put it out there officially what we're running.
I just wanted to clarify one thing before you go all the way to High Miler.
I was already Thursday night at High Miler, but go ahead and clarify.
May 29th is actually the date that we are running.
Yes, it is a Saturday.
Yeah. We usually run on Sunday, but we're kinder, gentler.
Midville. I'm sorry, people. We got an inside joke going on, and I won't look at that no more. Midville's running Sunday, so we went ahead and ran Saturday on Memorial Day weekend. So moving ahead to Friday night at High Miler.
Oh, what about Thursday?
I just went over Thursday, dummy.
Just one more time for me so I can write it down so I can put it on.
Ohio Wheelman Series, Pure Stocks, Renegades, Beginner Stocks. $1 night.
Okay.
Yeah, people, he's acting like he ain't never heard this before.
This is all news to me.
Drilled my ass on it several times. Then we come back to Friday, the Fast 40 with the Super Modifieds.
Modified you're running on Friday?
Yes, Doug.
Okay. That's pointed too.
All right,
okay,
wait, just no more questions until I'm done. And then I'll take questions afterwards like Trump used to do. Okay, so Modifieds will be there Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. This guy. Modifieds will be there Friday night. The National Compact Touring Series which used to be the Midwest Compacts. We'll be there Friday night. They're having a big show. We'll announce purses. I think Drew's already got some of the purses announced over on the National Compact Touring Facebook page.
That's awesome.
They'll run their heat races, qualifying and heat races Friday night. And we come back Saturday. And it's going to be a big day, Doug.
Is it jam-packed?
Oh, man, this guy. 100-lapper for the super modifieds, like always. The Midwest, the National Compact Touring Series will run their B main in their feature on Saturday. The Pure Stocks are going to run a feature on Saturday night, a high miler.
I'll be darned.
We're bringing the modifieds back in on Saturday night. We had that up for discussion between us all. And after talking with Ryan Cipher this week, Ryan got a hold of Kevin. We talked. The Terry Cipher Memorial Race will be on Saturday night, a high miler. So it's a pretty big deal, Doug.
That is.
You know, Terry was a good guy. I mean, yes, a real good guy. I got along great with Terry, and you know, he just like any of us racers, he had an ornery spot at him once in a while, but you know, Terry was just a good dude. And you know, suddenly last year passed away from a heart attack, and you know, it was a bad 2020. So, you know, but Ryan and his grandpa decided they wanted to move it over to Sandusky Speedway. We talked to him the other day and worked something out, and you know, he got a hold of us. I believe Kevin's online. I think he got a hold of Kevin Saturday morning, and then we talked Saturday afternoon, and buttoned everything up last night. So the Terry Cipher Memorial Race for Modifieds will be Saturday night, a high miler at Sandusky Speedway, and we're real happy to have that come on, Doug.
Yes, absolutely. I'm
now
on that.
Perhaps for Pure Stock, I don't know. Jeez,
whatever you guys want to do
tonight. Yeah, 100 laps, Jeff. 50 laps the right way, and then we're going to turn the field around. You know, so other than that, you know, we got a bunch of things that we had to discuss. I got kind of messed up, so now you can talk, Doug, and remind me of what we're going to talk about.
I don't have nothing to talk about.
Yes, the Hall of Fame will be on Saturday. I mean, we got all kinds of stuff that is going to happen Saturday. We're gonna switch some times around. Me and Kevin had talked about that earlier, but it wasn't a conversation I had late afternoon when I was on my way home with him. He's mad. He's butthurt. Kevin wanted to, can I come on the show? And I said, no, joking. And now he's butthurt. I ain't ever coming on that show again. It's your track. We'll have you on. But we talked. We're going to have to move some times around. The Hall of Fame will still go on. We got, I believe there's 8 inductees. There's probably going to be 9 inductees come in. Other one may be named. We're not sure yet. The B main of the National Compact Series will run before, you know, in that time period right after the Hall of Fame, before we get racing. We might move the time back to 6:30 start. So we will give you plenty of notification on 6:30 and keep beating it in your heads. So at 6:30, we'll be playing the national anthem, doing the invocation. That we're a long ways off of that. How far out is that?
That's.
I'm just going to end this. So we wanted to get that out. We knew we left the high miler, the divisions off for Friday and Saturday. We're still working on a couple of things that we're going to put in place. And then, like I say, Ryan got a hold of Kevin on Saturday. Then we talked. So we decided to go ahead and leave the modifieds. They were on a hinge. We weren't sure if we are going to run modifieds on Saturday, and with this coming in, Ryan wanting to do that is a great guy. The Terry Cipher Memorial on Saturday at High Miler, that was a great fit, and it just sealed up. Pretty much that was the last little thing that we had left in the schedule, really, Doug. I mean, everything else has been sealed up. Bigger shows out since October. We put the other shows out last week, our weekly. So it's everything. That's it. We're pretty much done. So I mean, one thing I do want to touch base about is if you haven't got your pit pads yet, make sure you get in there and sign in, because they're going quick. They're going quick. I think we got some left, don't we, Doug?
I will have to defer that to Kevin.
Think we got a few left, but they are going quick, so you want to get on that. The other thing is High Miler camping. That January 1st date's come and gone. So, whatever camp spots are open and not reserved, they're open. First come, first serve. So you might want to get a hold of, Kevin on that one too, or go online. We got a form, right, Doug?
Yes, we have a form online that you just fill out, and we'll take care of it from there.
Well, that's on the website, SanduskySpeedway.com.
Yes, and he is going to start billing tonight
for the pit pads.
Yes,
probably camping spots too. So you might want to get on there if you're looking at camping. Pit pad price is $75 for the year, right?
Yes, and good. You answered that question too.
Right.
Wow.
So hey.
See, Kevin would have told us all that, but he's not allowed on.
He's not. Oh, here we go. Rub it in. A joke. But
Speedway.com.
If you go to SanduskySpeedway.com, the pit pad, there's a link you click for the pit pad, sign up. Kevin, I don't know how many are left. I tell everybody this, and I stand to it. I have nothing to do with the pit pads, who gets what, where, whatever. But the campsites, same thing. You have to get a hold of Kevin, and he can tell you what's available, what's not available. So,
his lines are open now.
Yeah, Kevin's lines are open. Send him a private message. But you got to go to SanduskySpeedway.com and fill out the form. Click on it, fill out the form, send it in. Your credit card information. If you're paying with cash, you got to call Kevin and work that out somehow to reserve your spot. Cash is king, so I'm sure he'll be okay with that.
Bill, it will not show which ones are left. I think after Kevin gets done with that, running them tonight, then I'll re-upload what's left. And then this is for you.
You know what? Yeah. It was a joke, Bobby. And he got butthurt. He says, "Can I be on tonight?" And I sent back in a private chat, "No." And his feelings.
I think it was capital letters.
Was it? No, his feelings got hurt.
Show us.
His feelings got hurt. I don't know.
Let me go here. Okay. There's another question for you.
I don't know what it is. Well, okay, there, I read it. We're probably going to open up just like we do on our fall cavalcade, Rich. We have an open practice Friday afternoon. I believe it was 12 to dark. Was our fall cavalcade Friday practice. We'll probably do the same thing on that Friday. I'll get with you on that. But listen, we're only 2 months away from the spring cavalcade.
Yes, we are.
It's hard to believe we thought High Miler was so far away last year, Doug, and then that come and gone, and then we're talking about the hangover, and we're middle of February for all intents. Valentine's Day is coming Sunday.
Okay, Bill lives in Kentucky, so hopefully we have a pit pad available.
You gonna have to get a hold of Kevin on that one. So yeah, he does.
Just so you know, he has no feelings. So
the reason why we come on tonight, we're gonna keep going. We wanted to go back weekly. I mean, bi-weekly on these until we got closer to the season. Is we wanted to clear up because my phone started blowing off the hook too about when the schedule come out. It just said Fast 40 and the 100 lapper High Miler with no divisions. So we wanted to clear that up. And then, like I say, Brian got a hold of Kevin this weekend, and him and his grandpa wanted to move the show to Sandusky, and we worked some things out. So Terry Cipher Memorial, Saturday at High Miler. So that'll be a long day.
Yeah, so come early because you don't want to miss anything.
Now, let me clarify something.
Uh-oh.
For the Saturday at High Miler, because it was brought up in the board meeting on Sunday. We understand that there's we have the Hall of Fame stuff that we do, and there's a lapse of time there. It's been that way for 30 years. There's been a break on probably longer than that. There's been a break on Saturday with some time there. This is why we're trying to shuffle some stuff around. Qualifying will happen for the super modifieds. We'll do the Hall of Fame stuff. We're going to go into the B main with the National Compact Series. Then, we're probably going to move start times up for High Miler itself on Saturday. So I tell you what, I always thought High Miler was one of the best shows around anyways, Saturday night especially. But now, now we got 100 lapper. We're probably going to run 30, 40 laps of modifieds, probably 40 laps. Probably be 20, right around 20 laps for the pure stocks. And I believe the National Compact is going to be 50 laps. So plus the heat races for modifieds, supers, it's going to be a hell of a day of racing.
Yes, it is, Chris.
Why are you being so sarcastic tonight?
I'm not. I'm agreeing with you.
So other than that, I mean, there's not a lot much more.
Yeah, there's a lot we can talk about.
What do you want to talk about?
Transponders, make sure that you get your transponders. We have a very, very limited supply.
Transponders?
Yes.
Is it my turn to be sarcastic now?
Go ahead.
Doug's got a good point. I mean, by the time you rent these every week from us at the end of the year, you could have went out and bought a transponder. I suggest the hardwired one, because you don't have to take it out and charge it all the time. But you can find these on eBay or all over the place if you search and look. So that and MyRacePass.
Log in and you have a profile on there, whether you know it or not. If you log in there, it'll take you to your profile. And it will make things a whole lot easier for you. And if you buy a transponder and you put all this stuff in your profile, when you show up at the track, it'll all just carry over and you don't really have to do much.
It's going to be very important, and we'll come out with an announcement here in 2 weeks why it's going to be so important that you guys are going to have to register in. You know, we're making some changes at K&B Promotions. We're moving up with the times a little bit. You know, everything's computer world now, Doug, and
Yeah.
you know, we're going to update some stuff on our side of it, try to make it better for us.
Us old people, or still learning.
It's a Westhold transponder.
Yes.
So when you search for it, make sure you get the Westhold.
And then I might have been sleeping through this part of it, but did we talk about the weekly admission on the basic weeks that we race?
Yeah, I went over all that.
Yeah, well, how much was that?
I can't remember. I really can't remember. We didn't go over it. Prices are out. What are they?
Kevin, if you're still on, what is the regular weekly racing price admission?
I believe it's...
You're not going to say.
Listen, people, we had a board meeting and Doug was supposed to write all this shit down and he didn't.
We have somebody that took notes and they didn't send them out, but I slept because there we go. $5.
I wanted to say that, but I couldn't remember.
$5
for your weekly shows.
If it doesn't say anything different, then it's a $5 show.
Yes, for if modifieds are there, it's $12. I mean, that's just the way it is. If the modifieds are running on a weekly show, it's going to be at $12. Other than that, it's $5. And I tell you what, we know. You hear all this bullshit. The economy is great. The economy is going to be good. You know, this, that, and the other. We know things aren't normal. We don't know if they'll ever be back to normal. You know, people are still affected by COVID-19, everything going on. So we kept our price. We went to $5 last year on them shows, Doug, and you know, we kept the price at $5 this year for them shows. But like I say, when the modifieds come in, we're going to, you know, it's got to be $12 ticket, which that's still a good show for $12.
Yep.
Then we have our dollar nights, of course, that we went over last week. So,
Right.
You know,
Poor
so
Kevin. Just take that pretty hard.
Yeah, he is. It's all right.
189 on pitstop.com for hardwired.
Okay. And then I believe you people are selling them on eBay or Craigslist or whatever. If you go search that, you get some good deals out there. Be you guys got to start getting your own transponders, because I can tell you right now, we're not gonna be replacing them. I mean, you know, what we got's what we got. So it is what it is. You know, most of the guys got them now anyways, a lot of the guys. We'll look into, but it's very expensive. So I can almost tell you it ain't going to happen this year, but we'll look into the box that maybe can convert. What is the other one, Doug? MyLaps?
Yeah.
Or MyLaps transponder, but I doubt that'll happen this year.
Unless there's a nice sponsor out there.
Yeah, unless somebody wants to sponsor, a real good sponsor for that. But we'll look into it, but it's not. It's about 95% sure it ain't going to happen this year.
All right. Speaking of sponsors, we have a lot of sponsorship available. So if you would like to get your business out there, or you personally would like to get out there, we will take care of you. Call the
Speedway,
Sandusky Speedway, and they'll get you in touch with the right person, and we'll get you.
We'd like to welcome Michaela on board to K&B Promotions.
I was going to say, do you want to talk about your T-shirt venture what you got going on?
Listen, we got the graphic shop. Everybody knows Chris has put it up about Kevin at A&B Promotions. Kevin bought a T-shirt printer. Okay. It isn't silk screen, stuff like that. It's an actual printer. We're going to start making here in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. We're going to start making T-shirts. We can make, racing T-shirts. If you own a landscaping business, any other kind of business, we'll do anything. We'll put anything on a shirt or a sweatshirt. Yeah. You got the money. We got the print.
Like last night, he said, if somebody wanted dog crap, that's what we would print.
You come in and want a piece of dog poop, we'll put it on there if that's what you want. You're paying the bill, But hey, so within the next couple of weeks, you guys, if you order T-shirts or you want T-shirts or sweatshirts or team shirts or you own a business, we'll be putting that out. We'll start within the next couple of weeks. We're going to get that fired up and going. It's almost ready to go. A few things we got to do yet. But Michaela's come on board, I believe, right now. Kevin, you're on. Michaela's on. I seen something. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, she'll be in the office. If you want to talk about sponsorship and you're interested in jumping on board, get a hold of the office and
Michaela will direct you right where you need to go.
Yes, Michaela will give you the number and get whoever in contact back with you. So things are actually, last April, if you'd have told me we were heading in this direction with everything that was going on then, I probably would have laughed at you. So, and that, yeah. So there you go. He's finally announced it. Flower-Rama has been sold. So I believe, Randy, correct me if I'm wrong, Valentine's Day's, from what I heard last day. Yep, there it is. So we wish Carol and you guys a happy retirement. Flower-Rama's, hey, listen, if you want your Valentine's Day stuff, get in there and get it with them. Try to buy everything out of that store. Let's try to sell that. They've been great supporters of the racetrack. Randy's been around forever in the push Jeep. He sold that. Carol's a huge supporter of the Renegade Stock Series. We really want to thank you guys for everything you've done. We hope that you guys have a lot of fun in your retirement. Buy that motorhome and travel the country. You guys deserve it. Yeah. Great place, great people.
And be here for Myler.
Yes. Happy retirement. Want to see that motorhome at High Miler though.
Yeah.
So, and while we're at it, we're going to start probably trying to sell some sponsorship for this show. Doug can scroll across the board. It's we do pay a fee for this show. So, we'll get into that next in two weeks when we have our next live. If you're interested in sponsoring the Sandusky Speedway live show, get a hold of me or Doug, and we'll set you right up on that too. Yeah, there you go. There's my number. It's all over the Facebook pages and website anyways. But yeah, other than that, life's great.
Yes, it is. Is everything okay in your world?
Everything's just peachy. Okay. So, I hope everybody's been safe out there. It's starting to look like, I don't know what the hell to believe. I don't want to get too political, but it's starting to look like things are turning a little bit, Doug. I don't know. You never know what's going to come next with this virus, but looks like we might be leaning towards the right direction where we should be going as the numbers I don't always believe the numbers, but they're showing a little decline, and the vaccine's starting to get out, and everybody's starting to feel happy. So, hopefully in another month or two, things lighten up a little. As of right now, we'll start the season where we were last season ended, and we'll still have the same regulations, same restrictions, all the orders. So, when you come back in April, this is, as of right now, how we left the cavalcade is how we're going to have to go into the spring cavalcade. So it is what it is. Hey, Jimmy, I'll talk to you. So other than that,
before you go, since you're the man behind the scenes of everything going on, people who want to do signs or graphics for cars, you got time to handle all that?
Do I?
Well, your Padres.
Listen, if you're looking for graphics for your car, you get a hold of us, get a hold of Michaela at the office. She'll get you to the right place with Chris, and we got some other people doing designs. We're trying to streamline the whole graphics store. When I say we're kind of upgrading some stuff, Kevin, K&B Promotions, Kevin is putting a lot. Listen, people, he's putting a lot of money into this to do the upgrades and to make this streamline us a little better.
Right, but we do not allow him to talk.
No, but he's spending quite a bit so we can make our customer service better. So if you're looking for graphics for your race car, you're looking for T-shirts for your racing team, get a hold of Michaela at Sandusky Speedway office. If you got a business and you're looking for signs, any kind of graphics, get a hold of the office. We'll do them. We'll do pretty much anything, no matter what size. It can be huge sign, small sign, sticker. It doesn't matter. We'll do it. So why is he laughing? Oh my God. Other than that, Doug,
I think we touched on everything. Schedule was important to get out on High Miler.
Terry Cipher Memorial moves Saturday, a High Miler.
Right.
We welcome them aboard. We're glad they got a hold of us and wanted to talk to us about that. It worked out great.
Here's your mechanic.
Yeah, thank you, Johnny. Johnny bailed my ass out again tonight, dude. That's another episode someday. Johnny, I call his phone and he goes, I just told Angel something's wrong with your truck. Yep, you're right.
Yep.
But so, all in a nutshell, you got the divisions tonight we put out. Doug will add them. Hopefully, Doug will add them to the schedule that we got up for High Miler Friday and Saturday.
What you want me to do?
Right. That's hopefully I said. So the second thing is, I get that, Scott. Second thing is we streamlined K&B Promotions with Sandusky Graphics Store. We're doing some streamlining back at Sandusky Speedway. It's going to get updated a little bit, with the computer system and that. T-shirts are going to be going here in a week or so, right, Chris Nicastro and Michaela? Yes. So if you need graphics, it doesn't matter for what, race car, business, anything, hit us up. hit us up if you got a lawn care company, any business, and you're looking at getting t-shirts, sweatshirts. Give us a shot, and we'll see what we can do for you. I mean, get a hold of the Speedway office, 419-625-4084, right?
Yeah, or this one works too.
I just tell you to call the Speedway. You wait. I'm gonna have your phone number plastered all over my Facebook page, but and we'll see if we can help you out. We're doing our best. Like I said last April when all this was going on, I'd have never guessed we'd be sitting where we are now. A lot of stuff was behind the scenes. It's been months in process. We just haven't talked about it, and so now things are all coming together, and you're going to start hearing more about it.
All right.
We've got a few more things we're going to add in up front too, and we got another behind the scenes thing we got going on, and so yes, okay, thank you. It won't be till tomorrow night, but. Yeah, isn't that funny? He's got to throw that up there. I smoke like a chimney, and I have to get no smoking signs.
Well, hold on. Let's start here. Do you guys do ride-alongs at your track to experience what it's like? We don't technically do ride-alongs, but there is a Rusty Wallace racing experience that does that, and they do it at Sandusky Speedway, June 27th. If you go to our schedule and click on the link right next to it, it's going to take you to their page, and they have all kinds of different things that you can choose from, just basic ride along to an actual whole race day for you. So hopefully that answered your question.
Rusty Wallace. It's actually a pretty good deal. I mean, I've never worked it or whatever on Saturday.
I did. I never will again.
But I mean, for a person wanting, if you can do one of two things, you can drive or ride. I mean, and it's a pretty fun time.
It is.
If you've never done that before, and you think Sandusky Speedway, it is a short track, but it's a different story when you're out there in a car and you're riding along, and
right.
You'll see it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's worth the money. I tell you that right now. It's worth the money. It's worth every penny. But so we're moving along. I know we've been quiet. Like I said, we've been real quiet, but for the last 4 months, 5 months, we've been real busy behind the scenes, and this is what we've been doing. We're trying to make everything better for you, the fan and racer, and trying to upgrade some stuff in the graphic store and everything else, through the whole K&B promotions business. So other than that, Doug, I'm done.
Talking?
I'm done.
Oh my gosh, this is a first. Mark this on the calendar, ladies and gentlemen. He's not smoking nor talking.
Yeah, I'm reaching.
Here we go.
I'm reaching.
That's too soon.
When you go to bed tonight, get your pillow, say a prayer for this country. We need it. So, I mean, a lot of things need to be straightened out. I've had enough of this COVID-19 bullshit, and it ain't going nowhere. Anybody that thinks it's going anywhere, you're wrong. We're not gonna, us common folk ain't gonna see the vaccine till when, Doug? They're figuring out June, July. Isn't that what come out again? Yeah. So, the only good thing that come out is the Moderna vaccine covers the new strains. Isn't that what they're saying now, Doug?
Correct.
So, I mean, say a prayer for this country, and God bless America. See y'all later.
Kevin wanted some parting words with you.
Thank you for calling me before live. It meant a lot to me. Yeah. Someday I'll explain that to you, Doug. Not today, though.
All right, I guess.
Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. Last year, believe it or not, we said it many times. It was a great year. It was a bad year, but it was a great year. A lot of people come together, a lot of support. I never, million years ever thought I'd see the support that come out of fans, drivers, car owners, and everybody else. And we appreciate it. And
speaking of that, the Renegade Rumble has 303 tickets bought so far for fans.
Jeez, beats already.
Yeah.
So,
and just in case you're joining us, Kevin J. Cox is not permitted on Facebook Live.
I didn't say he wasn't permitted.
Obviously, you did.
I said no. So it was a joke.
Wow.
You wait till the next time he jokes, says something, I'm gonna pout. I'm gonna pout. I'm gonna sit in the tower and not say a word. Yeah.
Right. Right.
All right, guys. Thank you. God bless America.
All right. See ya.
Bye.